बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलातु वस्सलाम अलैका या रसूलुल्लाह वस्सलाम अलैका या हबीबल्लाह। प्यारे व्यूअर्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ आप तमाम दोस्त सब खैरियत से होंगे। अल्लाह ताला आप तमाम दोस्तों को सेहत के साथ लंबी ज़िंदगी अता फरमाए। और मेरी आप तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, घंटी और लाइक के बटन को दबा दें ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक पहुँच सके। प्यारे व्यूअर्स, नंबर 2, इफ़ द offense which the person arrested is alleged or suspected to have committed to one which may be inquired into or tried by any criminal court in the same district other than that of the magistrate acting under section 186, such magistrate shall send such person to such courts. Section 188, liability for offences committed outside Pakistan. When a citizen of Pakistan commits an offence at and place without any beyond the limits of Pakistan, or when a servant of the state, whether a citizen of Pakistan or not, commits an offence in a terrible area, where any person commits an offence or any ship or aircraft registered in Pakistan, wherever it may be. He may be dealt with in respect of such offence as if it has been committed at any place within Pakistan at which which he may be found. Political agents to certify fitnesses of inquiry into charge, provided that notwithstanding any of proceedings sections of this chapter, no charge as to any such offence shall be inquired into in Pakistan unless the political agent, if there is one for the territory in which the offence is alleged to have been committed, certifies that in his opinion the charge ought to be inquired into in Pakistan, and where there is no political agent, the selection of federal government shall be inquired. Provided also that any proceedings taken against any person under this section which would be a bar to subsequent proceedings against such person for the same offence, if such offence had been committed in Pakistan, shall be a bar to further proceedings against him under the Extradition Act 1972. In respect of the same offence in any territory beyond the limits of Pakistan. Section 183. Offence committed on a journey. An offence committed vessel lest the offender in the course of performing a journey or voyage may be inquired into or tried by a court through or into the local limits of whose jurisdiction the offender or the person against whom or the thing in respect of which the offence was committed passed in the course of that journey or voyage. Section 184. Section 185. High Court to decide. Section 184 has offences against railway, telegraph, post office and arms acts, REP by the Federal Laws Revision and Declaration Act 1951, XXX 5 of 1951, Section 3 and Second Schedule. Section 184. 5. High Court to decide in case of debate against debate district where inquiry or trial shall take place. Whenever a question arises as to which of two or more courts subordinates to the same High Court ought to out to inquire into or try any offence, it shall be decided by that High Court. Number two, where two or more courts not subordinate to the same High Court has taken cognizance of the same offence, the High Court within the local limits of whose appellate criminal jurisdiction the proceedings were first commenced may direct the trial of such offender to be held in any court subordinate to it, and if so decides all other proceedings against such person in respect of such offence shall be discontinued if such high court upon the matter having been through brought to its notices does not so decide. Any high court within the local limits of whose appellate criminal jurisdiction such proceedings are pending may give a like direction, and upon its so doing all other such proceedings shall be discontinued. Section 186. Power to issue summons or warrant for offence committed beyond local jurisdiction. When a magistrate of the first class sees reason to believe that any person within the local limits of jurisdiction has committed without such limits, whether within or without Pakistan, an offence which cannot, under the provisions of sections 177 to 184, both inclusive or any other law for the time being in force, be inquired into or tried within such local limits, but is under some law for the time being in force terrible in Pakistan, such magistrate may inquire into the offence as it if it had been committed within such local limits, and compel such person in manner herein before provided to appear him, and send such person to the magistrate having jurisdiction to inquire into or try such offence, or if such offence is bailable, take a bond with or without sureties for his appearance before such magistrate. Number two, when there are more magistrates than one have such jurisdiction, and the magistrate acting under this section cannot satisfy himself as to the magistrate to or before whom such should be sent or bound to appear, the case shall be reported for the order of the High Court. Section 187. Procedure where warrant issued by subordinate magistrate. Number one, if the person has been arrested under a warrant issued under section 186, the magistrate issuing the warrant shall send the arrest person to the sessions judge, to whom he is subordinate, unless the magistrate have jurisdiction to inquire into or try such offence, issues his warrant for the arrest of such person, in which case the person arrested shall be delivered to the police officer executing such warrant, or shall be sent to the magistrate by whom such warrant was issued. Number 2, if the offence which the person arrested is Section 189. Power to direct copies of deposition and exhibits to be received in evidence whenever any such offence is referred to in Section 188 is being inquired into or tried. The provincial government may, if it thinks fit, direct that copies of deposition made or exhibits proceeds before the political agent or a judicial officer in or for the territory in which such offence is alleged to have been committed shall be received as evidence by the court holding such inquiry or trial in any case in which such courts might issue a commission for taking evidence as to the matters to which such deposition or exhibits relate. B. Conditions requisition for initiation of proceedings. आखिर में मैं अपने तमाम दोस्तों का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ जो मेरे दोस्त, मेरे व्यूवर्स, प्यारे दोस्त चैनल पर नए हैं, उनका मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। और मेरी उनसे गुजारिश है कि मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, घंटी और लाइक के बटन को दबा दें ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक पहुँच सके और आप भी कानून से मुतल्लिक़ इल्म हासिल कर सकें। बहुत शुक्रिया। अल्लाह हाफिज़।